Join us right now as we review
Mountain Dew VOODEW 6.
2024 version.
That's right.
They're Bob and Phil, and they are the Mountain Duo.
I'm Phil.
I'm Bob.
And we are
the Mountain Duo.
Thank y'all for joining us. I'm excited about this one.
Me too.
Every year I'm excited about these VOODEWs. So this year's no different.
No doubt.
I have not tasted it yet. Have you?
I have had the Froster version of it, but I have not had a ice cold can yet.
All right.
So I am ready.
All right. Okay. Well, I want to open this thing. So let's get into the reviewing first, or right away at least. So just a quick reminder, we review Mountain Dew flavors. We have our Mountain Dew judging criteria, which is 6 categories, 6 points each for a total of 36 possible points. The first category is packaging and design. Bob's already holding it up so we can take a look. Ooh, I like the little guy peeking out of the coffin there.
Mm-hmm.
I love the colors on this one.
Lots of colors. And one of my favorite things about it is the purple on the can.
Yes, the can purple is a little bit different than the case there. I like the combination of that purple with that teal color there. I think that looks really sharp. I also like how they use the red and the yellow in there too, just to
it just
add some more stuff to it.
It just all looks good.
The Mountain Dew Voodoo Reaper guy, whatever he's called, he looks awesome again.
And because it's a mystery drink, you can see the white question mark around his hood.
Yeah.
With a
nice
dot
little
at
detail
the bottom of it there. That's kind of a neat add-on detail for him.
Yep. He's got the 6 with the eyeball in his hand, which is pretty neat.
Yep.
There's also like a little hidden face over in his tree over here with a little 6 kind of below the frowny face there.
How many 6s are on this can?
Oh boy, good question.
Oh man, what kind
I'm
of
gonna
deal
go with
is
2.
this? Only 2. Okay,
I'm gonna go with 2.
We can do that. We can handle 2.
Okay, good call. All right, what's your score for the packaging and design? Oh, also part of the packaging and design.
Yeah.
Maybe this is packaging and design for the Froster, though. We might have to review that separate. But the Mountain Dew Voodoo Cup available at Circle K. Only at Circle K.
Something glows in the dark on there. Is it the cup itself? Is it the lid?
The lid.
Is it both?
The lid glows. The cup doesn't glow. The lid glows, and it's a really cool glow. Like most of the glow in the darks are kind of green. This one is like a bright blue. It's really cool. And then also it comes with a straw that has this little Mountain Dew thing on there. It says 2-in-1 straw and shoe charm. Sip, switch, step. So you can take this off of the straw and use it as a Croc charm. Put it on your Crocs.
Nice. I got some Crocs, which I have lost both of my Kansas City Chiefs Giblets?
I don't know.
Giblet. That might be what it is. It's something with a let at the end of it, but
yeah,
I don't know what it is. Niblet sounded good. Both. I don't know what happened. I don't know if do they dry rot out after 6 years and they just fall off. One I lost like 2 months ago, and then I replaced it with a Joshua High School or Joshua School District one, whichever one.
Yeah.
And then 2 days ago, I looked down. The other one was gone. I said, "Where did that Chiefs thing go?"
I tell you what, I know
someone's stealing it.
My son, last year in the playoffs, he had AFC championship game on one shoe, NFC championship game on the other shoe, and then just like a week or 2 ago, they all fell off. So maybe they do at some point kind of get too loose and fall off.
Yeah, but the whole thing is like like it's really hard to get them in there, and it's really hard to get them out. Like I find it hard to believe unless the bottom half of it, the part that's underneath, if that separates off,
Breaks
then
off.
But I felt like I would feel that walking around or hitting my toes or something. I don't know.
All right.
Whatever. Let's go.
Nobody's here for giblet talk. They want to talk. They want to know about this Mountain Dew Voodoo.
That's right.
So, you got a score for your packaging and design?
I do. 6 for me.
6. I really like all the Voodoo designs, really. So,
yeah,
it doesn't surprise me that I gave it a 6 as well. So, our next category is the appearance of the drink, which
should be the same as all the other ones, right?
Should be, which is white. Make sure there's no dusting. I got my handy Mountain Dew chalice here.
We haven't done this in a while. You got to dust that out.
Here we go. And it does appear to be the same Voodoo white that we're used to.
Yep.
All right. So, what's your score for the appearance of the drink?
I don't know. I might be just persuaded that I want to try this one because I think the colors could be a lot better. I don't know. They don't go wrong with a purple dew, right? You said that before. I mean, what if this was purple? But it's a mystery drink, so they're trying not to give any kind of hint or miscue on what the flavor is. So
I actually really like that they keep it white because then a lot of times the color of things will really it'll fool you into thinking it tastes like something because it's colored like something.
Yeah.
You know. So I like that they're white because then I really get to just guess what the flavor is and not be tricked into thinking it's something else.
Yeah, for sure.
So for the appearance of the drink, I gave it a 5.
I gave it a 4.
All right.
So on the positive side, I probably knocked it down. It was between a 5 and a 4, and I was like, I don't want to be boosting this up on this score just because I'm really excited to try it. So
I'm excited too, and our next category is taste and smell. So I'm going to give this thing a smell. I'm going to hear you listen or hear you open. That's good, Pop.
Fruity is what I get. Maybe. Now,
Mountain Dew has announced that they partnered with a Halloween candy.
Oh, Halloween candy.
Not necessarily Halloween, but candy that's readily available at Halloween time. So it's not a Halloween only candy, I don't think, but. Ooh.
Yeah, well, if it's readily, the only candy I can think of that I only see at Halloween time is the flavored Tootsie Rolls.
There's like those little peanut butter, like they come in a black or red or black or orange.
Yeah,
paper.
That's a good one.
I think those are peanut butter. I don't know.
Yeah,
there's no name on them.
There's like a nut in it, like a peanut in the middle of one of them.
And there's no name on it. I don't know if they do those anymore with all the kid allergies and stuff, but I remember I was always disappointed with those when I would get them.
I was too until I tried it, and I was like, actually, these are pretty good.
I would always eat those first because I wanted to. I didn't want to throw them out, but I didn't want to get to the end and they just have those left. So I would always separate out my candy by type, and then I would eat those things first.
Fair enough. The thing I didn't like was the mounds. Maybe this is a mound. So it's fruity to me.
This smells. This going by smell only. It smells like a pink Starburst.
Really?
Yeah. You're making faces. I'm going to take a drink.
Yeah.
Go out of the chalice or out of the can?
Yes.
I'll do both.
Yeah.
Ooh. Huh.
It's hard for me to pinpoint one flavor in there.
Switching to the can.
But it is delightful. It's not overpowering. It's some sort of fruity to me. I don't know what it is, though. Is it a medley of fruits?
Huh.
It's the fruit from the Fruit of the Loom label.
So I'll tell you what I've heard, and then I'll tell you what I think. So I've heard people say that a lot of times they'll hide a clue.
Yep.
And I've heard people say that these moon planets here lined up are the different phases of a gobstopper. When I drink this, I don't really get gobstopper. Maybe I haven't had
I don't
gobstopper
know what a
before.
gobstopper really tastes like, but you're right. I don't think that that's a gobstopper. Have they done nerds before?
I don't remember.
Me neither.
I don't remember if they did nerds before, or if there was one of them that I thought was nerds until they announced what it was.
Yeah.
I've also seen a lot of people guess the little strawberry bonbons, the little strawberry things that the wrapper looks like a strawberry.
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of an old lady candy, is what I assume, what I associate them with. But I don't think that's what it is. I don't think it's gobstopper or bonbon.
I don't know. The burp tastes different. The burp might taste different. Okay. Sorry.
It's fairly similar to what I thought it smelled like the pink Starburst. What flavor is the pink one? Do you know?
Strawberry.
Okay.
I don't get. I've heard some people say runts as well.
Runts. It could
There
be
is a
runts.
strawberry runt, like a little red, pinkish heart. But
Yeah.
I have no clue. I've heard people say it was the red airhead.
I don't know if they do 2 years in a row where they have a red airhead.
Yeah. Well, we do know one thing: is that Mountain Dew said they will release the flavor when they're good and ready to.
I think I heard that it was going to be about halfway through the season, which if they released this September and Halloween is the end of October, then I would think maybe first, second week of October, they'll start dropping some big clues and let people know what it is. I like it. I do like strawberry. If I get ice cream, I'm usually getting strawberry ice cream or strawberry milkshakes. I like the pink Starburst. When I eat in Starburst, it's the pink and the yellow are the ones that I like. Mm-hmm. This is good.
It's something familiar, but
it is. It's very familiar.
I don't know. I can't. Man, that's a tough one.
I should have brought a collection of candy here so I could just taste stuff and.
Yeah. Well, let's go. Let's go ahead and give it a taste and spell, even though we may not be able to tell what it is.
Mm-hmm. We can still score the taste and smell.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a score yet?
Yes, I do.
Okay. I do as well.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay.
I gave it a 5
for me.
I gave it a 5 as well.
Yeah.
I really like strawberry. It's a good strawberry flavor to it. The only reason I knocked it down just a little bit, for some reason, right at the end when it finishes, it kind of reminds me of like a sparkling water almost, where it has like a little bit of a sharp, flavorless right at the very end. But I really like the flavor when it's in my mouth. It's a good strawberry flavor. I'm glad I bought 3 12-packs yesterday when I found these finally.
Yeah, I like it. Did you just slam it? We're not even done.
Whoops. That's all right. I got a second one just in case this happened. It's happened before, so I always come prepared with a second.
I look at my paper, and I look up at you, and you got the thing just. Wait, what's going on? Did you just finish? All right, I'm Bob for the Mountain Dew. See you later. Give me my theme song.
We're only halfway through the judging. All right.
I know. All right, mouthfeel is our next category. How does it feel on your tongue and your mouth? Is there an aftertaste?
There's a little bit of a film.
Cotton mouth?
Yeah, a little bit of a film to it.
I'm starting to think it's more and more like them. Man, it's kind of that drink right there was kind of like that strawberry candy that you were talking about.
The Starburst?
No, that strawberry old lady ones that has like a little, like it's hard shell, but there's like a little
bit of jelly or something on the inside,
gooey in the inside.
That I always thought was really gross when I was a kid, but then a couple years ago I had one of those and I was like, "Oh, that's not bad."
Amazing, yeah.
I'm gonna hold it in my mouth for a second.
I think it's enjoyable in the mouth. I don't think it's bad.
Did you give it a slosh?
I did a couple times.
It gets pretty flavorful when you slosh it.
Yeah,
I like it. I like it a lot.
I like it a lot. It's Vicky Valancourt, and I like her.
All right, I've got my score for mouthfeel. Almost. I said I've got it, and then I started to change my mind. Come on, wait.
I have mine.
Carry the one. I am. Okay, I got it.
3, 2, 1. 5.
Got a 4 for me. Just that little bit at the end, and then a little bit of a film knocked it down just a couple points for me, but it's on the good side. And I liked when I sloshed it around. It felt pretty good. Did you just finish yours?
I just now finished it. It was still in there.
Can you hear that?
What is that?
My air conditioning just kicked on.
No, I don't hear it.
You don't?
I can hear my refrigerator running back here.
I was going to get on and shut it off, but I'll just let it go if it.
Look who else came prepared.
Oh, there you go.
Boom. All right. Well, since we're doing it.
Our next category is the dewness, right?
Yeah.
Which is kind of an obscure category a little bit.
Yeah, it is. How
dewy is it? Can you taste the dew, or is it just another soda that's piggybacking off the Mountain Dew brand? This one's kind of tricky sometimes because dewness is kind of everybody has their own definition of dewness, and your definition might change from time to time or from review to review. So,
speaking of dewness, the run of this 36 pack or the 18 pack that I had recently purchased
of original Mountain Dew,
of the original. So it's the 18 pack because the 36 pack, I don't think.
Or was it a 24?
No, I bought that 18 pack, that fishing
Oh, yeah.
Guggen Squad deal from Walmart, that little deal that they ran. So they had the 3 flavors, Mountain Dew, Voltage, and Code Red.
Yeah.
That Mountain Dew, the original, I don't know about the other ones. I didn't notice it as much. Maybe I wasn't paying attention, but was one of the best tasting Mountain Dew.
I love that when
Like
you get it.
Like it brought me back to it brought me back into my memories, like my first Mountain Dew. It tasted like that.
Wow.
I
Nice.
was like, oh man, this feels like I'm at my aunt's house up in Wisconsin,
Yeah.
having my first Mountain Dew. Like, what is this?
Huh.
So
That's interesting.
yeah. Very good. So, all right, the Dewness. I think I've got my score.
I have my score as well. Well, actually, let me give me one more shot just to see. Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1. Gave it a 2. There's not much about this that says "do."
Nope.
Although it does say "VOODEW" on the can.
That's right.
There's not a whole lot about the flavor of the drink that says
It's
"do."
smooth. It's a subtle taste. It's not like an overpowering.
Right.
I wonder if this would mix well with some of these other flavors, because I'm thinking it will.
Like with a original Mountain Dew, mix this with it.
Yeah, I wonder what that.
Ooh. We might have to just do a whole series of shorts just mixing
VOODEW.
VOODEW with different
VOODEW
flavors.
Best? Oh, what?
Huh. Okay.
Name.
Name.
Do you like the name?
I love it.
Yeah, me too.
I love that it has "dew" in the name. I love that it's a play on the word voodoo.
That's right.
Which is spooky and creepy, and then they have add the DEW to make it Dew related.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's simple. I love that it's the same every year.
And
same
voodoo,
themed,
like is kind of, there's a mystery around voodoo,
right? Yeah,
magic and that kind of stuff.
Yep.
And this is a mystery drink. I think, man, I'm ready to give my score.
Okay. Me too.
And I might surprise you, because there's usually something that I deduct points from here, but they didn't get a deduction on this one. I gave it a 6.
I gave it a 6 as well.
I gave it a 6. Usually if it doesn't, like, if the name doesn't tell me what I'm drinking, I kind of like that when it does, but
this is a mystery flavor anyway, so it's good that it doesn't tell you what it is.
So maybe that's perfect. It is what it is. I gave it a 6.
It wouldn't be a mystery flavor if it said VOODEW Strawberry Starburst on
it. Strawberry Runt Starburst and the old lady candy mixed together for you, with finishing off with a little gobstopper.
Maybe. The taste is so familiar. Every time I drink it, I'm like, oh, I almost got it. And then I lose it.
That taste was almost like one of those, was it Circle K? No. Big K? No. King's?
Big K, like the King Supers?
What was the kiwi strawberry that we used to drink?
That was Big K.
It almost tasted like
Kroger.
That without the kiwi. I almost got just the strawberry taste on that.
You're right.
Right there.
You're right. I used to drink so much of that stuff in college. Remember that?
Yeah.
Because it wasn't carbonated. It was like juice, but it came in a 2-liter. And I had like a special cup that would fit in the mini fridge. So I'd pour it in that cup and then like lay it down in the mini fridge. And I would, every time I drank it, then I'd pour more in there. I just had a bunch of those.
You laid your cup down in the mini fridge after you filled it up?
Because it was a cup with a lid.
Oh.
But it was like tall and had a lid, and then I could turn it sideways and like slide it in there next to the freezer, so it would get really cold.
I was trying to picture this. I was like, wait a minute, this dude.
Because I like my drinks really cold.
Put it in my cup. Now let's put it on the side. Just dumped everywhere. All right, I got to do some math. That's my favorite part of our show.
Us trying to do math. Okay, there's 10. There's another 10. 6.
All right. I think if I can remember our scores, I think where I went up, you went down, and you went up, I went down. I think we're probably going to be pretty dang close to the same score here.
I got 28 out of 36.
Me too. 28.
All right.
So pretty good score. It's a drink that has a national release. It should be everywhere in bottles and cans. There's also a Froster version at Circle K. Is there fountain? Did someone post that there was going to be fountain, or were they asking there was going to be fountain?
I have not seen fountain yet, and I don't think I've seen anything posted about definitively if there was going to be fountain or not. So
yeah,
I'm not sure. However, I know there's people looking for the cups. I'll give you a little hint. I walked into a Circle K. I asked him, the Pepsi guy was there. So first I stopped the Pepsi guy and I asked him if he had any VOODEW on the truck. And he kind of looked at me crazy a little bit. And then he's like, oh, no, not for here. And I was like, have you stocked it anywhere? And he was kind of confused. I don't think he really expected me to know about it or something. But then the manager of the Circle K was right there too. And he's like, what are you looking for? And I was like, Mountain Dew VOODEW. And he's like, I got the syrup. And I was like, for the fountain? He's like, oh, no, for the Froster. And I was like, oh, it's in the Froster. And he's like, oh, no, it's not in the Froster. He's like, I got the syrup, but I'm waiting for something else to run out. And before I put it in there, I was like, okay. I was like, so what's the lowest? He's like, well, Purple Thunder's the lowest one right now. So I went up and I said, okay, well, I'm going to go get a cup of Purple Thunder. And then I said, are you going to get the cups? And he's like, oh, I already have the cups. They're in the back. You want one? So he went back in the back and he pulled out a cup for me. So I bought the cup, filled it with Purple Thunder and Purple Thunder Froster.
Does the cup change? Is it one of the color changing cups? That would be kind of neat too.
Not that I noticed. That would be kind of neat too, but I didn't notice it change. Maybe it does. Maybe there's, like there's some black area here. Maybe something shows up, or I don't know. Maybe it tells me. Maybe it shows up and it says Gobstopper when it's cold or something. I don't know.
Let's do it.
Reveal the flavor
next year
on a hyper color changing cup. That'd be pretty cool.
That would be. No, because then everyone would be posting it. They'd lose their thunder. But I just think they could do some cool design with that, though.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Maybe just a hint.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Well, either way, y'all need to get out. You need to find it. It should be. We've both found it now in our places, and we always seem to be the last two places in America that get it. So that means that it's probably in your neck of the woods. So make sure you get out there, go to your favorite Dew retailer, and get you some VOODEW.
Right. I'm hoping that my area will start to be one of the first to receive some of these things, because there is a Pepsi bottling plant, a very big one, that should be opening soon, I assume, not far from me. And so I want a tour. If anybody from Pepsi's watching, I'd like a tour of that new High Point facility. So I'm going to be trying to reach out.
I'd like Pepsi for you to send me a plane ticket to fly out there and I can tour it with him.
Right. We'll give a behind the scenes Mountain Duo tour of the Pepsi bottling facility.
Guaranteed nothing will go wrong. Yeah, let's I hope you have like a full can, because I'm ready to see you.
Hold on. Before we do this, we got to just tell a couple of exciting things coming up. One.
What? I don't know. I know one exciting thing. I'm going to be excited when you tell me what these other things are.
Okay. One, we got our hands on something called Baja Blasted.
Alcoholic drink.
It is a beer that's flavored with Baja Blast.
Well,
brewed with Baja Blast? Is it brewed to taste like Baja Blast? Do they use Baja Blast in the beer?
No, I think it's just no, I don't think I think it just has some flavors that I don't know. I think they
Similar
just
flavors. Okay. Anyway, we're going to be reviewing that. Again, those are always fun because Bob and I don't drink. Neither of us drink. So when we drink something alcoholic, they're usually entertaining, I think.
especially by the third sip.
Right. And we're hoping to have a very special guest to review those with us. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that.
And if you know the flavor that we're doing, then that gives a big hint on who may be joining.
Who we got trying to get lined up here.
That's
so
right. Hopefully it lines up.
Yeah. Another thing, I haven't even told Bob this, but we are going to be doing some interviews coming up soon. And
what?
This is going to be pretty big, pretty huge for our channel. So make sure you're subscribed so that you can not miss out. Bob's got wheels spinning. He's like, who could this be? Who could this be? It's coming. Don't worry. It's coming soon.
We're doing interviews.
We're going to just probably pretty short, maybe just a little 5-minute. These people are busy people, but I have a couple questions for them about Mountain Dew. So
wait a minute. Hold on here. Are we going to be going Instagram live with that former Bronco player that's pretty famous for going Instagram live? Is that what you're telling me we're doing?
No, not at all.
Dang it.
Well, that sounds fun too.
Oh, man. All right. Well, okay.
Did I ever tell you about the time where I got invited to his Halloween party?
Did you go?
No, I did not.
You did not tell me about this, but
what? I did not go. I was going to go, and then things changed at the last minute, and I didn't get to go. But
I
had a pretty good costume too. That was he was either gonna love it or he was gonna kick me out. But I don't think I'm gonna share that here. I'll share that with you afterwards.
Well then, do you have another announcement, or is that just start interviews coming up?
I do have one more thing. Play that theme song.
Mountain Dew. They'll figure out which dews are overrated and rave about the flavors that they love. With a ranking scale that's way too complicated, it's Mountain Dew they're connoisseurs of. They'll compare different flavors of Mountain Dew, make OGs and newbies go toe to toe. They'll tell stories about their crew and share the scores with you. They're Bob and Phil, and they are the Mountain Dew.